G'day, Shane Roberts here from Roberts Trade Services. Today we decided to step it up a bit with this 10-ton Yanmar machine that we got from Mountain Machinery. Kyle, we hired it from, quite a good bloke. His prices are extremely good. We got the hammer and the excavator on a great rate. Pretty much couldn't hire an excavator and hammer 2-ton excavator from Kennards. We couldn't get it from the same price that he's hired it, this excavator for, and so we got a 10-ton for the price that you would get a 2-ton from Kennards. Yeah, great bloke. They've delivered it, charged the delivery fee as expected. We got the hammer, we got a digger bucket, 450 and a ripper. So going to get through this rock. We've been plodding along with a little 1.8-ton machine, which was fine. But then we got to this darker rock, this red rock, and the hammer just didn't want to touch it. It was just bouncing off it. To get a rock out this side, it would take you bloody 20 minutes and a half, an hour. So we stepped it up big time. And I'm rather quite happy with this thing. You can see what I've done in about 15 minutes. Starting to wish I got it earlier. But what do, you know, you plod along with what you got, try and save some money, which done the job, but now this is just going to eat it, because once we hit this red rock, it just wasn't touching it. So I thought I was going to have this machine for about a week to get this section out, but the way it's going, I'll have it done today. So hopefully I can get the architect here and get him to peg out for the slab. And that way I can, while I got this machine for the week, I can start on my footings. So I'll give a demonstration video of how it works. So this EDT 45 hammer, he's told me he's importing them and selling them. So if anyone needs a machine, ring Kyle from Mountain Machinery. He can get you this hammer. He didn't say the price of it, but I'm hiring off him, and the hire rate is great. So I'll get into it, I'll start it up. We'll bust out this rock. You can have a look how good it is. And if you want to buy one, ring Mountain Machinery. Yeah, g'day. Just finished up this afternoon. We got the machine from Mountain Machinery, a Yanmar 10-ton excavator with a hammer on it. It's done a great job. You can see all the rock we bust out just in the afternoon. I got here about 12 o'clock after they just finished up setting up the machine with the hammer. So I busted a heap of rock out over here, and then I got into this afternoon. Compared to doing it with the 2-ton cat, mate, it gets it done. You can say 5 times quicker. It's a 5 times bigger machine. It does the job 5 times quicker. So, you know, if you want speed, definitely a bigger machine. It does a great job. I'm quite happy. The only difference is I found with the smaller machine, when I cut up the rock, I could get the rock out in square pieces. But with the 10-ton with a big hammer on it, it just smashes the rock. It comes out quick, but if you want to use it, you're using busted up rocks instead of nice blocks, which what I was getting out with the smaller machine. But once I got to this darker coloured rock, I couldn't use my machine anymore. It was just too small, the hammer was too small, the rock was too hard. The yellow rock's fine with my machine, that's why I plodded along with it. I was a bit slow, but I was getting it out, and I was getting the rock out shaped square, where this is just destroying the rock, which is fine because I've got enough rock now, square rock, to build what I want to build and cut what I want to cut. But just a matter of getting the excess rock out now. I'm going to use that for fill, yeah, then I'll be able to get the surveyor in and start digging out the footings. So going to use a Yanmar to dig out the footings. Still got a fair bit of rock, so I'll hit it with a hammer. I don't think I'm going to get the saw in to cut it. I'm just going to hammer it, I think. I think it'd waste the time getting the saw in to cut it. The saws are real slow compared to the bigger machine with the bigger hammer. The saw's only good if you want to use the rock. So if you want to cut the rock and cut it into squares, pull it out, use it, great. But if you just want to get it out quick, just get a big machine, get the big hammer, and just smash it out. So if you're only going to use it for fill, that's the way to do it. If you want to cut the rock into blocks, build a retaining wall, or then cut it up into tiles or pavers or whatever, you're best to get the saw, cut it. But if you just want to get rock out, just get a big hammer, get a big 10-ton excavator, and it just smashes through it. As you can see what I've done it in about 5 hours. Absolutely killed it today. So I'll put the mud bucket on tomorrow, dig this out, put it down the back, put it in a hole and fill up a hole. There's a couple of rocks out in there that are still square that I got out. That's I'll put the side to cut up later using a retaining wall or use the tiles. Yeah, so that's the day. Good day. Smashed it out.